Yes, respected friends, sadhakas, shrotas, welcome you all. Salutations. What a great delight and joy that every day we are here, spending some precious, valuable time in our effort to study these Upanishadic Shastras. Great endeavor, as we say every day, it's a result of punya of so many lives, blessings from so many of the gurus and mahatmas that we could get this chance as well as willingness. Now, having understood this, it is in our interest and maturity that we should be able to continue it till our main ultimate goal is reached. Yes, friends, we are studying Shwethashwathara Upanishad, fourth chapter we are in, and in that the prasanga, the topic under discussion is very beautiful mantra, the ninth one, wherein it is categorically said that it is Paramatma with his Maya Shakti having appearing as the Upadana and Nimitta Karana, appearing himself as this entire world. And he with his own again Maya Shakti, having identified with the projected and created world, experiencing the experience of bandhana as a jiva through again Maya. Each of these sentences have to be sorted out in our deep, deep understanding. That is what is the entire Vedanta about. So, in fact, from last couple of weeks, this entire portion which we are studying of the mantras of Dva Suparna Sayuja Sakhaya, very, very important topics. So let us see in our today's class how much we will be able to grasp. And before that, in our Vedic chanting, we will do three Veda Shanti mantras. The Rigveda mantras we will do from tomorrow. Then we will have our very precise common sense thought and we will do our Upanishadic Mantrocharana, Upanishadic Adhyayana. So the Shanti mantras are Bhadram Karnevihi Yaschandasam Rushabha Apyayantu Mamangani. So just try to pay the attention and if you know, chant together. Om Bhadram Karnevihi Shrunuyama Devaha Bhadram Pashyemakshaviryajatraha स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ यश्छन्दसां वृषभो विश्वरूपः छन्दोभ्योऽध्यमृतात् सम्बभूव समेन्द्रो मेधया स्पृणोतु अमृतस्य देवधारणो भूयासं शरीरं मे विचर्षणं जिह्वा मे मधुमत्तमा कर्णाभ्यां भूरिविश्रुवम् ब्रह्मणः कोशोऽसि मेधया पिहितः श्रुतं मे गोपाय ॐ शान्तिः 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 थर्ड वन ॐ आप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणः चक्षुः श्रोत्रम् अथो बलम् इन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्मोपनिषदं माहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्याम् मा ब्रह्म निराकरोत् अनिराकरणमस्तु अनिराकरणं मे अस्तु तदात्मनि निरते ये उपनिषत्सु धर्माः ते मयि सन्तो ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. One more, let us do two more. ॐ शन्नो मित्रः शं वरुणः शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वामेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्म वदिष्यामि ऋतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारमवतु अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम्. ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. ॐ तच्छम्योरावृणीमहे गातुं यज्ञाय गातुं यज्ञपतये दैवी स्वस्तिरस्तु नः स्वस्तिर्मानुषेभ्यः ऊर्ध्वं जिगातु भेषजं शन्नो अस्तु द्विपदे शं चतुष्पदे. ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. Friends, in today's common sense thought, so the two thoughts are: first and foremost, learn the art of valuing, revering, respecting everything, because everything is divine. Anything for any reason, anywhere, disregarded, disrespected, is the disrespect to the divine directly and an indication of our ignorance. So, therefore, let the Prakriti be respected and revered. The entire Pancha Bhautika Prakriti. Let all the Adhishtana Devatas which are there in the Adi Daivika, Adi Bhautika, Adhyatmika Sthai, let all your Devatas' presence is recognized, contribution is understood, the need of them in our life should be felt, and accordingly have that respect, reverence to them. Respect everything as Prabhu's Leela in this world. Value it. Nothing should be underestimated, devalued, or humiliated or neglected. In the same way, all the living beings in the world are worthy of our value and respect only, because they are all in some way or the other adding to the beauty and dynamism of this world in which we are existing. So, to respect and value all the human beings, basically, first and foremost, irrespective of the gender, the caste, the creed, the religion, the nationality, the language, then the positions, the powers. All human beings deserve our respect only. It should become our first nature that way. So, to all living beings, including plants and animals and birds, even the microbes also have their own play to play in this universal play. If not, they would have not been manifested by the divine. Divine alone is expressing through them. Just to see if our heart is that way filled with the respect towards everything, and all our actions, expressions are from that respect and reverence standpoint. How glorious would be our life and our feeling about ourselves. Naturally, the whole world of things and beings too appreciate the presence, the performance of such matured guy. So therefore, respect all, revere all. So to respect the gurus, respect the parents, respect the brothers, sisters, very close they are. How much joy they are giving to us, safety they are giving to us, security they are giving to us. Invaluable. You can't calculate the value of it. है ना? Let that ego of no meaning, no reason, not allowed to pop up to live indecent life of disrespect. सिर्फ ईगो होता है जिस कारण से हम जिनको रेस्पेक्ट करना है उनको नहीं करते हैं एंड किनको करना है एवरीबडी neighbors respect them colleagues respect them anybody who are there there should be no enemy to us in our life in our heart ajata shatru right so to respect all the abilities talents that are given respect all the upadhis that are with us. Mhm. The beauty, the sophistication of every upadhi, so great. None of them can be neglected for any of the reasons. The Sharira, the Indriya, the Prana, the Mana, the Buddhi, all of them are so valuable, so divine. Ours also, and even others also. All of them have to be divine. It is today's thought number one. The second thought of the day is key by being so regular to the study of Shastras, listening to the Shastras, guidance of the experienced Mahatmas, ensure to be very clear about the presence of the Adhyatmika Tattva and the moksha by reaching to that Adhyatmika Tattva means realizing that Tattva to be the perfection or the acme or the conclusion of our journey. Become very, very clear about this thing. So to reach to that experience, what are the everything that are to be known and to be done? Let there be increased clarity, spashtata, day by day. That's what should be the result of our studying the Shastras regularly. And also, how to take everything that's happening in the Vyashti as well as Samashti. Most important, isn't it? The two extremes of Janma and Marana, of ours or of any being or even of the Srishti. How to be taken, how it should be accepted or understood. In fact, whose Janma, whose Marana is happening? Is it really happening or not? So, all these things are elaborately, detailedly explained in our Shastras. So, study them and be clear about that. Then, in between this Janma Marana, the entire drama that's happening again in our individual life as well as in the world in front of us. About all that also, try to have this spashtata. Means in that the role of the Lord, the role of Maya, the role of everybody jivas. What exactly is this? In what way we have to attend to it, respond to it, value it, so that we are not distracted, we are not disturbed, we are not pained, we are not feared, frightened, we are not miserable. Let every of these necessary aspects be thoroughly understood by us, remembered by us. So that, like the free bird in the sky, we are expressing ourselves with the upadhis as long as they are there, beyond even the upadhis. This second thing is very essential, though little tougher, but keep in mind, because in all these aspects, whichever the topic or aspect we are not clear about, not thorough about, that becomes the cause of our misery. That becomes the cause of our bhaya, fear. Right? These two are the thoughts of the day. Thank you. Now do the Mangalacharana Shloka Sankalpa. Om. 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 Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bonaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. ओम नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः ओम यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्य प्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्व वेदान्ताः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम् ओम शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ॐ निधये सर्वविद्यानां विषजे भवरोगिणाम् ॐ निधये सर्वविद्यानां विषजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करम् ॐ निधये ॐ विदितानमया विशदैककलानि स किञ्चन काञ्चनमस्ति गुरो द्रुतमेव विदेहि कृपां सहजां भव शङ्करदेशिकमे शरणम् परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः संकल्पः तेषां कृपया उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्य बोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्ष कैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य विश्वव्याप्ति विश्वध्यात्मिक प्रगति सनातन धर्म संस्थापकानां निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थं अनेक शास्त्राणाम अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये कृष्ण यजुर्वेदीय श्वेताश्वतरोपनिषदः आद्य शंकर भाष्य समेत अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मोक्षार्थम वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे ओम नित्यानंदं निराधारं निखिलाधारम् अव्ययं निगमाद्यगतं नित्यं नीलकण्ठं नमाम्यहम् अथ चतुर्थोऽध्यायः just chant the two shlokas 8th and 9th ॐ रुचो अक्षरे परमे व्योमन् यस्मिन् देवा अधिविश्वे निषेदुः यस्तं न वेद किं रुचा करिष्यति य इत्तद्विदुस्ते इमे समासते छन्दांसि यज्ञाः क्रतवो व्रतानि भूतं भव्यं यच्च वेदा वदन्ति अस्मान्मायी सृजते विश्वमेतत् तस्मिंश्चान्यो मायया सन्निरुद्धः. What a complete, beautiful shlokas they are all. Need to be contemplated, meditated every day with a total application of our subtle intellect. To gain that knowledge, to retain that knowledge, to live that knowledge, and to be liberated with the help of that life. Right? So, Chandamsi Yajnaha Kratavaha Vratani. These are what entire world is doing. Vedaha Vadanti. The Vedas are authority for all this. Bhutam Bhavyam Yacha. All this happens in time. So, in the time, divided as past, present, and future, as prescribed, guided by the Vedas. The entire world of beings are engaged in Chandamsi, Yajnaha, Kratavaha, Vratan and getting their corresponding respective results. First, understand it. Second one is what? All of that is created by Paramatma himself from himself. For creating from himself all these things, he is not changing at all, even an iota, but he with his own Shakti, playing the play of the Upadana Nimitta Karana for all the above said things. This is the second aspect. First aspect is what is happening in this world. Second aspect is it is the Lord only who is making all that happen and also how. Topic 2. Topic 3 is very interesting one, which is the topic for us to study today, though we have seen yesterday, is that he himself again with his own that same power Maya entering into this, then as if bound by it, conditioned by it, living the life of Jiva. And at that level of that Jiva, the cause of bondage, the expression of Maya is only one thing, Anyaha. This is the power of this sloka and how deeply it has to be digested because of its importance. See, the fourth topic or the third one we will discuss little more. Avikari Brahmanah Katham Prapancha Upadanatvam iti ata aha. When the Brahman is non modifying, how he has become the Upadana Karana of this Jagat? Answer is Mai. Explanation is Kutastasya api. Though the Paramatma is Kutastha, unmodifying, unchangeable, he remains as he is. Yet Swashakti Vashat, which is called as Maya, because of his own Shakti, Sarvasrashtutvam Upapannam Ityetat. That because with his own Maya Shakti, by becoming the Upadana Karana, Nimitta Karana, Karana Karana, rather than becoming by appearing, by playing the play of these three, Sarvasrashtutvam, he is able to create everything. So Paramatma, without becoming, appearing as Nimitta, Upadana, Karana, Karana, Ityadi, he is projecting the entire world and all happenings that are happening in it as which were mentioned above. So Vishwam Purvokta Prapancham Srujate Utpadayat. Now, as sacred this knowledge is the sacredness of the next thought. What is it? Ki Swamayaya Kalpite Tasmin Bhutadi Prapanche. That entire Panchabhautika Prapancha, which is Kalpita by the Lord by his own Maya. So Bhagavan has done the Kalpana projection of the entire Jagat, which has the Karana of the Panchamahabhutas, which are also projected out of his Maya. So in that Prapancha, which is Maya projected Maya Kalpita by the Lord, so Maya Kalpite Tasmin Bhutadi Prapanche, two words are important. Mayaya eva anya iva. With the same Maya Shakti, as if he is separate from the world is separate from him. In this Anya Bhava, and in that separation himself identified with some specific upadhis and disregarding other upadhis as nothing to do with him as if sanniruddhaha, sambadhaha. So mayaya eva anyaha iva sanniruddhaha sambadhaha. This is how he is bound as jiva. And this knowledge that it is maya only, my own power, that I am conditioned by the upadhis, suffering, and it is not required. I can detach from one, these upadhis. Two, I can identify with the total without having any anya bhava. Lack of this knowledge is called avidya. So all of us entered with Maya, remaining as anya, continuing as samsara, maintaining the samsara by continuing the avidya, not wanting to know this knowledge. So as long as we maintain our avidya, our jiva bhava, wherein identified with some specific upadhis, we consider the remaining world as other than us and doing the karma and getting the karma phala called as samsara, it continues. Therefore, we have to become vidyarthi and vidya, we have to gain the vidya. And what is vidya? Ananyatvam. What is ananyatvam? There is only one Paramatma, one reality, and that is me. Everything else is kalpita, projected. And this leads lot of Vedantic Shravana, Manana, Chintana, Avagahana, Dhyana, all of that when they are done, that happens. And whoever are in that stage of realization, they have gone through all these processes which might have taken for them in many number of lives. At one point of their evolution, they were also like us what we are now. So when we also try from where we are now, a day will come where we will also reach to that level. So in this way, Mayaya eva anya iva san niruddha sambaddha avidyavashagaha bhutva. That's what we said. Avidyavashagaha bhutva samsara samudre brahmati iti arthaha. In this way, he is continuously wandering in samsara samudra, the jiva, the you and I. In this, when I am jiva, I consider everyone as different jivas. When I realize myself, then I realize that everything is the same, the Brahman, the Atman, the reality, the truth, the self. Okay. Now, to the next mantra, the Sambandha Bhashya we see, which is very elaborate, very deep. From here onwards to next 5, 6, 7 shlokas, the Sambandha Bhashya, the Avatarika itself, is a subject matter to be deeply studied. Then only the shloka Bhashya, will be able to fully digest. We just browse through it today. Ki Purvoktayaha Prakritehe Mayatvam. So, what is said earlier, the Prakriti, that itself is Maya. Tat Adhishtatru, the Adhisthana of that Maya, who is that? Sachidananda Rupa Brahmanaha. The Sachidananda Brahma, Tad Upadi Vashat. Now, with that Prakriti or Maya as his Upadi, Mayitvam cha. He is called Mayi now. These are the two things. So, he is the Mayi and the Prakriti is Maya. Two topics are done. Third, Chidrupasya of this pure conscious self, Maya Vashat, again with his Maya Shakti only, be attentive to next sentence, Kalpita Avayava Bhutaihi. Because of the Maya, entire Avayavas, the parts are Kalpita, which are the Karyakarana Sanghataihi. The Karya, the Stula Shariras, the Karana, the Sukshma Shariras, in that Sanghataihi, Sarvam Bhuhu Adihi Idam Paridrishyamanam Jagat Vyaptam. The entire Jagat, starting from the Bhumi, the Panchamahabhutas, again, whatever we see, all of that is Vyaptam by that Paramatma. So Paramatma alone is there. He is the Mai. His Shakti is Maya. With that Maya Shakti, the entire world is created. In that created world, as the Adhisthana substratum, the Mai, the Paramatma, is fully Vyapta. This is the subtlemost riddle to be sorted out in our understanding. Okay, we'll chant the mantra and we'll see it again. ॐ मायां तु प्रकृतिं विद्यात् मायिनं तु महेश्वरं तस्यावयवभूतैस्तु व्याप्तं सर्वमिदं जगत् मायां तु प्रकृतिं विद्यात् मायिनं तु महेश्वरं तस्यावयवभूतैस्तु व्याप्तं सर्वमिदं जगत्. If this one shloka is fully understood, Vedanta's main crux is understood by us. So we will not leave anything. Exhaustively every Shabda, Vakya and the Bhashya we will try to study, if required more than once for its clarity, for our clarity. Right? We'll just pause it today, continue tomorrow. Om 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 Om. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Paramarusibhyo Parabrahmane Namaha Shruti Matre Namaha Tat Sat Brahmarpanamastu. Thank you.